Purdue is the second best three-point shooting team in the country. Zach Edey, short range. Edey backing into Crowell. The help came and a foul at Mackey Arena for Zach Edey. And himself an absolute jewel.
Yeah, he ends up in IMG, and I just shot early.
Mason Gillis, the most efficient offensive player in the country by Ken Palm, misses. Garson.
Yes.
Edey, brace for impact. Two and a foul.
Ben.
Three-point play. Into the post. Help comes, but we will get a foul on the side for Edey and Braden Smith as they thin out the defense for that pull-up that won't go. And then
Purdue ball.
That's what it should be. I saw a point toward this
Where you're like, how am I supposed to block this dude out? You know,
and he wasn't able to take the ball, so Ethan Morton sprays a three, and then Edey smashes it. Edey goes to work and scores. Crowell on 5 of their shots, AJ score, and he's had a good day so far. Edey. So Edey knocks down the free.
10 in the country in. He leads the NCAA in points in the paint and second.
Breaks. Austin Wren, by the way, on the bench with 3 fouls. Gillis starting the second half. Edey turns and fires. No. Coming from Xavier, looking at synergy yesterday. That's what we get out of it. Here's Edey going to work.
More than one shot.
Edey had him buried, and already 6.5 for Wall, who had to pry himself off the ground recently. That's the third on Crowell. 3 earlier this year.
I mean, the fact that he scored 1,000 in 4 seasons.
Now low, an entanglement and a foul. Jones for Edey. On Winter. Elbows everywhere. We were talking about it the other day here, Jim Jackson and I. That hung on attack in hockey is such an interesting one because he's knocked out of his hand into the corner, right back on the reload. Edey with a big stab and it tangled off. He tries to paw at the rebound, and now it is a double-double now for Edey, whose free throw is good.
You know, you certainly have Wall on the floor.
He's going to finish off an unbeaten Mackey Arena season. Smith switching hands. Edey using both. He starts the wheel moving. Edey a one-handed grab and a one-handed miss. There his father, former Illinois Fighting Illini. Hepburn came to help. He was late.
Not many guys are getting his shot.
And now Jones just puts it up in the air. He's hanging on the rim.
Double-digit field goal attempts for Crowell. Good stroke shimmy there by Edey.
Smith poking his way. A bounce pass into Edey, who corrals it and wrangles two. Extending the defense, in danger of losing 8 of 11 to close the regular season. Edey muscling in. Yeah, you can't make up the result on the forehead of 2. The second one is good.
Defensive glass, but that's got to show today.
Ball fake for Braden Smith, and a wrestling match won by Edey. One board for Purdue, +1. Double comes, and Edey.
You're freeing up some of your teammates, but he picked and chose his spot so well in that first game.
We saw him dive for a couple of scores. I mean, that team you had could have won a match. And that's the way this goes in this time of year. We saw his father at senior day the other day. His dad, Tim, former player. There's a hush that's come over this arena for the moment. Edey backs in. Klesmit got that hand off the screen from Edey. Down goes Wall again. He's had a rough go of it. Braden Smith misses.
I think Indiana found out about that.
That is true. High-low. Really hard when they win. This to the corner is a missed 3 for Kaufman-Wren, but they will reload. Lob it for Edey. No help yet. Will they spring it? Yep, Hepburn. And it's Smith. That's the bind they green from Edey. Ends up with Jones on a hip. Smith wide open. And he missed it. Rebound Edey through 2 Badgers. Gillis again? No. Edey against Crowell. Klesmit goes to help to dig. He comes back to him, leaving Lawyer. And it's 3. And for Stephen Crowell. Edey shows a little bit. Off the catch, AJ scored like he did against
Drake. And Lance Jones always hunting those transition threes.
He scored on one of those in the first meeting. Now Wall, ring around net there by the body of Trey Kaufman-Wren. A ball fake from Crowell. Klesmit in the corner for the game. He's given some space in this series to operate with.
Well, Edey is really going to be a rover.
AJ Store against Edey. Edey picks him up. Store against Edey to score. Crashing into one another. AJ Store weaving through. Edey got a hand. Edey and Wall. And there's that double that came quite a bit in the first meeting from Kaufman-Renn. McGee pushes it out for Store. A little sidestep. And that's good. He is by far the National Player of the Year. Wall into Edey, just denied.
Good jump stop, though. Tyler Wall under control. You're probing that defense, seeing if it's there, and if it's not, you're kicking it out and playing for some more.
Wall spinning him back. And missing, and the rebound. Wall driving.
Contact he's getting. He's seeking that out, and he is brilliant.
AJ Store. No, and the rebound. His two.
There's the anomalies. For those certain guys, they are good shots. Look at the way Wall is. He's got a full-header
win, certainly to help their seed line. Crowell goes up. He had to fight for position. There's Store. Arm to arm with Lance Jones. Store against Edey. No good. Wall loves to run him in circles like a game of tetherball. Now he's
just wheeling and dealing down here and just finds the way to sneak.
Fouls in the first half. Now it's Wall again, and he scores. Basically had the same sports experience every year. He was always bigger than everybody like that. Here comes Mackey. Wall, a shimmy. Oh, boy. The amount of minutes he does, especially growing through the years here, is so impressive. 21-10 for Edey. AJ Store, blocked by Edey. Up top, Winter. No dice, rebound Edey.
That's just the National Player of the Year going and making plays.
That burned into Edey.